Alright, so let's take a look at number 1. Just want to start off by subtracting 6x from both sides. And I get 2x plus 5 equals 1. And I'm going to subtract 5. I get 2x equals negative 4. And divide each side by 2. So x equals negative 2. Alright, 2, I want to start off by combining same side like terms. So I have this 4x and that x. So that equals 5x. Bring down minus 2 equals 5x plus 12. Alright, now I'm going to subtract 5x from both sides. So those are going to cancel, and I'm left with negative 2 equals 12, which is false. So my answer is no solution. Okay, 3. So I want to get this x over to my other side. So right now it's minus 6x. So I'm going to add 6x to both sides. And I get 9x equals 18. So I'm going to divide each side by 9. X equals 2. Alright, 4, I have all those parentheses, so I need to get rid of them. So I need to distribute first. So that equals 20x. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2x equals, same thing on the other side, distribute. So 2 times 10 is 20x. 2 times 3 is plus 6. Okay, now I want to combine these same side like terms. So that's 22x plus 5 equals 20x plus 6. I'm going to subtract 20x from both sides. Those cancel and I get 2x plus 5 equals 6. I subtract 5 from both sides. So I get 2x equals 1. And then I'm going to divide each side by 2. So I get x equals 1/2. Or 0.5. Okay, 5 says find the ratio of the number of red M&Ms to the number of brown M&Ms. So that would be written either as 5 to 12, or 5 over 12, or 5 to 12. Okay, any of those answers work. I just need to make sure that they're simplified, which those all are. Alright, so now I want to find the ratio of brown M&Ms to the number of all the M&Ms. So I need to add all these together. So that equals 25. And there's 12 brown ones. So I can write it any of these ways. Okay, and that is also reduced already, so I'm good. Alright, 6, I want to solve a proportion. So remember, to solve a proportion, I cross multiply. So that's going to be 15c equals 6 times 12 is 72. And then divide each side by 15. So C equals 4.8. Okay, 7, I'm going to do the same thing and cross multiply. So I get negative 4n equals 5 times 1.6, which equals 8. And I divide each side by negative 4. Okay, over here I'm going to cross multiply again. So 8 times 3 is 24. And then I'm going to rewrite this with my parentheses just so I remember to distribute. So 24 equals 4z minus 20. I'm going to add 20 to both sides. So I get 4z equals 44. Divide by 4. So z equals 11. Okay, same thing here. So I get 25 times 4 minus x equals 16 times 3 plus x. Okay, I'm going to distribute. 25 times 4 is 100 minus 25x equals 48 plus 16x. I'm going to add 25x to both sides. And I get 100 equals 48 plus 41x. I'm going to subtract 48 from both sides. So I get 52 equals 41x. And then divide each side by 41. Okay, so I'm going to get 52 divided by 41. I get a big number, so I'm just going to leave that as x equals 52 over 41. Okay, over here, same thing. So I get 8x plus 12 equals negative 10x plus 2. Alright, I just cross multiplied and distributed it all in one step. And then I'm going to add 10x to both sides. Then I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. And then divide by 18. So x equals negative 5/9. Okay, next page. Alright, so 11 says your computer can download 10 songs in 3 minutes. At this rate, how many songs can you download in 120 minutes? Alright, so in 3 minutes, you can download 10 songs. So I'm going to set up a proportion, and I'm going to keep my minutes in the same spot. So I'm going to put my minutes on top, and I could download how many songs. Alright, so then I'm going to cross multiply, and I get 3x equals 1200. Divide each side by 3. X equals 400. Okay, on a scale, a map is, the scale is 1 centimeter to 57 kilometers. So Fargo and Bismarck are 4 centimeters apart on the map. What is the actual distance? So 4.7 centimeters over the actual distance. Okay, so cross multiply. 1 times x is just x. And 4.7 times 57 equals 267.9 kilometers. Alright, 13 says solve the equation for x. So remember, I always want to box off my variable that I'm solving for. Alright, so this one, that variable is locked in parentheses, so I need to get rid of those parentheses somehow. Alright, so there's a couple of things we can do. One, I can distribute my a to both, so I get ax plus ab equals c. Okay, then I could subtract ab from both sides, and I get ax equals c minus ab. Okay, and then I could divide each side by a. Okay, so x equals c over a minus, these a's would cancel and I'm left with b. Okay, I also, if I wanted to do it a different way, I could divide each side by a, and then I get x plus b equals c over a, and then subtract b. So I get the same thing. X equals c over a minus b. Okay, x equals c over a minus b. Alright, 14 says write the equation so that y is a function of x. All that means is solve for y. Okay, so I'm going to add 6x to both sides. So that leaves me 7y equals 6x plus 14. And then I'm going to divide everything by 7. So y equals 6 over 7x plus 2. Alright, 15 is a is over of problem. So I always know 100 goes there. And this says what percent, so I know that that is going to be my x. Of is 96. Is 12. Okay, so then I'm going to cross multiply. 96x equals 1200, and then divide each side by 96. And 1200 divided by 96 is 12.5%. Okay, this one, same thing. It says my percent is 35, my of is 18, and I don't know what the is. So I'm going to cross multiply. 100x equals 35 times 18. That equals 630. And divide by 100. So that number is 6.3. Okay, last one. 100. It says 40 is my percent. 14 is. And I want to know what the of is. So that's 40x equals 1400. Divide each side by 40. 1400 divided by 40. X equals 35. Okay, 18. The original price of a pineapple was this. During the summer months, the new price is this. Alright, so I always want new minus original over original. Okay, move that up. Times 100. Alright, so the new price is $1.99 minus 2.49 over original 2.49 times 100. Okay, so I get 199 minus 2.49 equals divided by 2.49 times 100. Okay, and I should get 20.08%. And since I got a negative, I'm not going to write that as my answer, but I'm going to write a 20.08% decrease. Okay, and that's important. We don't want to write it as a negative, but we're going to write decrease. Okay, so next one, new minus original over original times 100. Alright, my new is 109 minus the original over the original times 100 gives me 109 minus 102 divided by the original times 100 gives me 6.86%. 6.86% increase.